Alright, so I'd like to tell you about a kind of testing that has saved me all kinds of grief over the years as a programmer. It's called unit testing, and specifically with Java, there's this package called JUnit for unit testing that is already installed in BlueJ. It's used in all the IDEs that I've ever used. I've either comes with JUnit, or there's a way to add JUnit as an extension, including NetBeans and Eclipse and all the professional development environments. So unit testing is a way of testing the pieces of your program. And in object-oriented programming, like we do in Java, those units are your classes and your methods. So, and this unit testing is has been around for a while, but it's really gotten popular. Really became a lot more popular with extreme programming, which is another thing that is worth taking a look at. It's just a general methodology, general approach to programming that I highly recommend you learn and use. So let's talk about using JUnit in BlueJ. So first thing you have to do is make sure it's enabled. So let's see, on the Mac, it's you go under Preferences, and there's these different tabs: Editor, Key Bindings, Miscellaneous. Under Miscellaneous, you click Show Unit Testing Tools. So I'm not sure where it is on Windows. If you have a Preferences thing, it might be under the Tools menu. Maybe you have a Preferences or something. But what will happen when you get it working, you'll see this Run Tests button. There's this little recording thing, End Cancel. Under Tools, you get this testing thing here. Run Tests. So and what will happen also when you control-click with the Mac or right-click on Windows, you'll get this option to create a test class. So I'm just going to, let me just show you real quick what the student class looks like. So the student class extends person. I'll explain that in a second. And it's got these, it's got a constructor, and I got two constructors. One with no parameters, and one with these two parameters, and has get student ID and toString. Okay, and then the person class. So we said student. Notice we said that student extends person, and you see this arrow with the triangle. What that means is that the student class inherits from the person class. So the student class knows how to do any of these public methods that person has. The student class can do it. So like set name and get name. If we create a student object, the student has toString and get student ID, which is defined in student, but it also inherits from person, this get name, get year of birth, all that jazz. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna reset the virtual machine. So let's see how we do the unit testing. So to set up unit testing, then what you want to do is I'm going to right click on this, and I'm going to create a test class. Okay, so it says student test, and if you move this student box around, the student test will follow it around. So this class is specifically designed just to test the methods in student. Okay, so we take a look at here at this. We have student test is the name of the class, and it's got these this constructor. It's got these methods that we'll talk about another time, and it's also just like the student class has open editor, compile, inspect, remove, and the whatever methods the constructor and it has the constructors. So it has any constructors and then all those things. Student test has you don't see the constructors, but you see open editor, compile, inspect, remove, and then it has these other options. And in the next video we'll talk about creating a test method.